Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. Welcome to another live session of mine. Hi, this is Sonam Kanoria Poddar, a plus size influencer with the brand So Curvy, So Classy. Today we are going to be doing something very interesting. We will be doing a hair tutorial. I will be teaching you few simple, easy to do hairstyles and we'll be doing it live with me. A few days ago, I made a fishtail braid and I got so many requests from so many people on how to make it and making a tutorial. So here I am and we are going to do it live over here. I'll tell you what all we'll need so you can go grab them and then we can make it together. So we'll need a hair comb or a brush and elastic, hairband or hair elastic, rubber band, anything, and some bobby pins. And if you want a nice hair tie, then we can use that also. So whatever you have, you can just go grab it and then we can start the tutorial. I'm also going to be teaching you three more different hairstyles. So we'll start with the fishtail braid and then we'll go on to other hairstyles. Also, at the end of this session, I am going to teach you how to pose for the perfect picture. So please watch this session till the end because a lot of us we don't know how to pose perfectly for a picture, a selfie or a normal picture, and a lot of people ask me for tips, sharing tips on how to pose perfectly for a nice picture. So I'll be giving you some tips on how to do that. So let's get started on the hairstyle first. So first you need to detangle your hair. Just brush it nicely, detangle it. Mine is already detangled. Then you take all your hair on one side. Just part your hair on one side. I hope you all can see this clearly. So my hair is taken on one side like this. Grab it. So the hair is all taken on one side. Now take a section of hair from the front side, like a small section. The front section of hair, maybe this much. Just take this much of hair. Just neaten it up with your hands. Or maybe you can use this kind of a brush, a comb. Take this hair and then twist it like this, backward. Just see this. Twist it backward like this. Keep twisting and pulling it backward. And then you're going to secure this with a clip. So this is done. Now you're going to take this, all your hair on one side. We're going to divide this into two sections, two equal halves. So we divide this into two equal halves like this. Neaten it out. Okay, we're going to name these two halves. This is section A and this is section B. Section A and section B. So we have two sections, A and B. Now we have to use our thumb and our index finger in this hairstyle. It's very important to use a thumb and index finger. I'll show you how it's done. We take a small section from A, this is section A and this is B. So section A, we take a small section with our thumb like this. We take it from our thumb and we take it to section B neatly. Then we take a small section with our thumb from section B and with the index finger we take it to section A. Again, repeat the step. Take a small section with your thumb from section B and pass it on to A. Then take a small section of hair from B and then pass it to A. Again, take a section of hair, pass it to B. Then take a section of hair and pass it to A. We keep doing this and we use our thumb to take the section and we use our index finger to pull the section of hair. With the thumb we take the section and with the index finger we pull it towards your hair. And just keep on neatening your hair, like, grab it tightly and keep doing this. It's very simple. You just keep taking sections and from one to the other and like this. Keep on doing this. Make sure you take thin sections of hair. Don't take very thick sections of hair because otherwise it becomes very untidy. See. Okay. I was looking there all this while so that you could have seen my hair clearly. Okay, now see, now it will be even more clearer. Like this. I hope you're all doing this with me. Once you get the hang of it, it's very simple. Keep the sections neat and thin. From B to A, from A to B. Keep on braiding. This is called the fishtail braid and it looks really nice. And don't worry about the mess because it's supposed to be messy. It's a messy looking braid. It's supposed to look a little messy. It's just a nice change from the normal plait that we make. So, we are almost done here. Keep taking sections with your thumb, pulling it with your index finger. Then again a section, pull it with your index finger. Basically you have to use your thumb and your index finger in this. See, we have a nice shape now, like a fishtail. We take a rubber band and we secure this now. You can use whatever color you like. Here. Okay. Now the side hair, we need to clip it very well. So you take all your hair which is over here at the back and you secure it with clips and pins so that it doesn't fall. Even this side, just put a nice pin. Secure it nicely. And then we can decorate this by these colorful bobby pins. I love decorating my hair. So we put this like a nice orange, neon maybe. You can accessorize it with your favorite earring. I like wearing this feather earring with it. It gives a very boho look to my hair. So our fishtail braid is done. Just look at it. The more you practice, the more perfect you're going to get at it. And it looks really stylish and different. I hope you could follow how to make this. Another tip I'm going to give you, first for the beginning, what you can do is when we are starting the braid, we can take all our hair and we can secure it with an elastic band and then start making the braid. And towards the end, when we are done, after we secure it over here, we just gently pull out the elastic band. So that's another tip for beginners, for people who make it for the first time. I hope you like this braid. Now we are going to start making another hairstyle. So we have to first open this. Take out all the clips. I love the way these colorful bobby pins look. Very pretty. You can even put some metallic ones. You can use the metallic ones. They also look nice. This is a nice hairstyle for, wearing it on the beach or when you want to dress in a free-spirited boho manner. Now I'm going to show you a high raised ponytail, a nice stylish chic high raised ponytail. I'm not going to be using any brush or any comb because we're not going to school or for a job interview, so we don't want it to be super neat. I like using my fingers to do this. It's going to be a nice high raised ponytail. First and foremost, we have to take a section of hair to frame our face. Always remember to take some hair to frame your face. Don't take your entire hair backward. Okay, this much would do. It's very important to leave some hair over here to frame your face. Even from this side. Yeah. We have taken out few hair. You can do it as you like. And then the rest of the hair you take it backward with the help of your fingertips. You comb it with the help of your fingertips and you don't have to do much. You just have to give it a little puff and get it to the crown. It has to be on the crown and not over here. You just get it on the crown and you tie it up like a high ponytail. It's so simple, yet it looks stylish and nice. I like to team this up with some nice hoops. I'll just show you the look. So when you're making this kind of hairstyle or you want to wear these kind of hoops, the earrings, you can make this hairstyle. It really goes with it. You can even use pins, like nice maybe flower clip, just to give it a little edge. Simple ponytail, high-rise ponytail. I wear it to parties and it looks very, very stylish. I carry it off with panache. Dress yourself up and just tie your hair in a high raised ponytail. And don't forget to leave some hair on both the sides because that is very important. That is what makes this look stylish. I hope you like this one also. Time to move on to another hairstyle. Let's remove these things now. These are just some tips that I'm giving you, I'm sharing with you. And you can just use these tips and play around with your hair and use different accessories, different hair accessories and style yourself up. So the next look is a very simple look, which is my go-to look usually. We brush our hair again to detangle. In this, it's important to brush our hair first because we want it neat. And then there is a middle parting. This is a middle parting haircut. So you take out to a middle parting. You know, you can always watch these hairstyles on YouTube tutorials, but I think what gives it an edge is we are doing it live over here, which is very important because you can do it with me. You know, there is no editing, there is nothing. I'm doing it with you together live. So I think that gives it an edge. All right, so we have divided our hair in middle parting. Now you take the front section, like maybe this much. You can take a thick or a thin section. You take the front section of hair like this, see? Gently neaten it up with your fingers. Again, we need to twist it. Watch carefully. You have to twist it backward and not like this. You don't twist it towards the front side. You pull it backward and then you start twisting it and pulling it backward. You just start twisting it about 10 to 15 times maybe. Depends on the length of your hair. Twist it and then you take it here and you secure it with a clip-on. Double secure it. A clip-on and a bobby pin. So here. You do the same thing on this side. Take a section. The section has to be equal. Remember to take an equal section of hair. So this is almost equal. I'm taking this much and pull it. Then we twist it backward. Twist it and pull it backward. See how it's done? It's very, very simple. It's just twist and pull and pin. Do it twice to be extra sure. Yeah, and we are done. Then little bit of hair on both the side. I like to make this hairstyle when I am wearing something ethnic and I have to wear jewelry with it. So I'll just show you how to accessorize this look. So I'm wearing a nice blingy Swarovski earring, or if you want to wear a nice jewelry and any gold or diamonds, anything, this hairstyle works. You can put your hair backward, and what I like to do is one section in the front and the other backward, so the earrings also show nicely. Also, what you can do in this one is, I have these golden pins, so over here maybe you can just wear these metallic clips. It's just a touch of metallic on your hair and I think it looks good. I call this the kitty hairstyle, it looks like a nice cute kitty cat. So this was the third hairstyle that I showed. Your face looks neat and your hair looks something different and stylish instead of just normal open hair. And you can always do an open hair hairstyle. That always works. That's never disappointing. So, another thing I'm going to show you, the last hairstyle. These are very simple tips. So this is a middle parting thing, side parting again. It's not completely like you don't have to take all your hair on one side, just little bit. So you take maybe this much from this side. You need to take out all the frizz from the hair. Should not look frizzy. Alright, and I think I'll take a little more. Yeah, and there is no twisting, nothing. You just take this and secure it here. And I like to put in like something cute, maybe a nice cute butterfly, or if not a butterfly, maybe a nice flower. I have these clips. So this, you can be innovative. You can just wear any kind of clip that you like. It just looks very cute. Simple. It just takes about one minute, not even that much. When you're ready, you just make your hair in different manner. It completely changes your look. So if you notice all the hairstyles that I made, there were, my face and my personality, it all looked different in each hairstyle. So don't underestimate the importance of a good hairdo and hairstyle, because it completely changes and enhances a person's look. So it's very important that we concentrate on our hair and we give it some time after getting ready and make it in a nice manner. So this was all about hairstyles. I hope you could follow. I hope you could understand, and I hope you like this tutorial. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving you tips on how to pose perfectly for a picture. So let's open this hairstyle. Let's be simple and just in normal open hair I'm going to show you. Alright, just a second. Okay, I went to get my phone. I'll show you how to take the perfect selfie. Okay, first I'm going to be telling you the positioning of your face. We have to first discover a very important thing. We need to know our angle, the correct angle that works for us. Now we all have a left profile and a right profile. We need to experiment and understand which profile of ours works better, because for every individual it's different for every individual. For instance, for me, my left profile is much better when I take pictures, and so I make it a conscious effort to highlight the left profile more when I'm posing for pictures. So how to find out which profile of yours works better? Well, you have to do some experiments for that. So if you highlight your left side and you click a selfie, you are clicking a selfie by extending your left face forward. Also in selfie, your chin position matters. The chin should not be very up, should not be very down. Then you try the right profile of your face. So here I'm trying the right profile. Let me try showing you over here. So suppose this is the camera and this is my left profile. This is my right profile. I think you can clearly make out that the left profile is more enhanced and it works better for me. My face looks better when this is extended outward. So work that out for yourself, experiment, practice, and understand which side of your face looks better. And when next time, whenever you're posing for pictures, just bring that side forward. So that is very important. Another tip: a lot of people become camera conscious and their lips go like this. This looks really absurd and really funny. Please make a conscious effort to either smile or pout or just be normal, but do not do this. This looks really bad. It just makes your whole face look distorted. So a lot of people become camera conscious and do this. They don't do it purposely, but in this subconsciously they make this kind of a pose. So next time when you're posing for pictures, whether it's a selfie or anything, please smile. Make a conscious effort to smile. Or maybe pout. Now a lot of people don't know the correct way of pouting. Some people do this. No, we are not Tweeties, we are not squirrels, so we are not going to squeeze our mouths in like this. Not so much. A pout is a gentle pout, like you just make a nice O shape with your lip and it's like this. So you put your chin up when you're pouting, and I like to raise my eyebrows a little bit. This is a perfect pout. And not this. This is the incorrect way of doing it. This is incorrect. The correct way is, that is real pouting. Also, you're not kissing anybody, so don't go like, that's not right either. It's just a gentle nudge of your lips with your eyebrows raised. Alright? So remember, pouting, do not overdo it and don't behave as if you are going to kiss somebody. You're not kissing the camera. So few things to remember while posing for the picture is: know your profile, whether it is left or right, and always try to bring that forward. Make your angle in that position that part of your face and body is highlighted. And also the correct way, don't make that grinny funny face. Either smile or pout. I think the smile looks best on camera. So just smile or make a normal face like this, but do not do this. No, that's not done. And when you are standing and taking pictures, there is a nice secret tip from me. Just put one side of your body forward and gently bend your knee forward. You just gently need to bend your knee and then pose for the picture. You should be standing at a slight angle and not straight like this. Don't stand straight, just stand at a slight angle. Let me try showing you that. Okay, here. I hope you can see this. So this is me standing straight for a picture, and this is me standing at a slight angle with my knee forward and slightly bent. Also, your chin should be appropriately positioned. It should not be like this. It should not be like this. It should be straight. Chin up. No drooping shoulders. Shoulders should be straight. Shoulders straight. You can do this. But remember to position your body at an angle and bring one leg knee forward and in a bend manner. For me, the left profile works, so I do this. A lot of people can do this also, but for me, that angle works more. So once you start practicing, you would know. You would know your angle. So that's it. I hope you could follow me and you could make use of this tutorial and these tips. Next time, remember when you're posing for pictures, remember these tips that I shared with you. Also, the tutorials, I would be glad if you try it, if you try even one of these hairstyles. And I hope you enjoyed. It was lovely being with you all. Thanks for joining me and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at 7 p.m. again. Be stylish and be fashionable and always keep smiling and be happy. Bye-bye.